This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has officially approved the development of Meydan One, a new 3,671,000 square metre leisure, residential and hospitality destination within the heart of Dubai. The first phase of the development, located between Meydan and Al Khail Road, is scheduled for completion before 2020, when Dubai's population is predicted to hit 3.4 million, and it will become home to more than 78,300 residents and feature the 711-metre-tall Dubai One Tower, the Meydan One Mall, a civic plaza with dancing water features, a 4-kilometre canal and a 100-berth marina. Set to become Dubai's #1 leisure destination with a gross floor area of 5 million square metres, it will feature the world's longest indoor ski slope at 1.2 kilometres, a 25,000 square metre indoor multi-purpose sport facility, over 5.3 kilometres of bicycle and jogging trails, a 9-kilometre boardwalk, the largest dancing fountain in the world reaching over 420 metres long, a 300-metre long beach, a civic plaza to host up to 60,000 people, and one-of-a-kind heritage village. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has received the visiting Yemeni Vice President and Prime Minister Khalid Mahfouz Baha at Zabil Palace. During the meeting, the two leaders reviewed the current situation in Yemen in the light of recent political and security developments, following the return of Aden and several provinces to the legitimate government. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed renewed the firm stand of the UAE leadership in support of Yemen and expressed the hope that Yemen will regain peace and stability. The meeting was also attended by His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the chairman of Dubai Civil Aviation Authority and chief executive of the Emirates Group, and His Excellency Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Gargawi, the Minister for Cabinet Affairs, along with other senior government officials. During the visit to the UAE, the Yemeni Prime Minister also met with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. During the meeting, the Abu Dhabi Crown Prince emphasized that the Arab coalition will pursue its mission of supporting the Republic of Yemen, its people and legitimate government in order to achieve stability and security in the country and alleviate the suffering of the Yemeni people affected by the attacks by the rebels. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi was quoted as saying that we are addressing the humanitarian challenge with complete seriousness and sound planning, and we will apply an effective mechanism to alleviate the suffering. The Emirates Red Crescent Authority has announced that its local humanitarian aid programs, including food and clothes, reached a total value of 81.1 million dirhams during the first half of 2015, which has helped 806,523 people across the country. As per the breakdown of the value of assistance, the figures released by the authority show that the student program received the highest amount of funds at 18.7 million dirhams. 17.3 million dirhams went towards the humanitarian projects, while medical aid stood at 13 million dirhams during H1 this year. As part of the assistance for prisoners' families, around 1,700 families received the funds worth a total of 5.1 million dirhams, while 3 million dirhams was donated to its rehabilitation of the disabled project, and 552,500 dirhams was given to support local institutions. The group also announced that they had received ISO certification, which they attribute to their strong customer focus, the motivation and implication of top management, as well as the process approach and continual improvement. Dr. Mohammed Atiq Al-Falahi, the Secretary General of Emirates Red Crescent, was quoted in local reports as saying that the ISO certification represents a turning point for the Red Crescent's move towards excellence and innovation, and enhances the gains made in the delivery of humanitarian services. Officials from the Abu Dhabi Education Council have clarified that private schools in the Emirate cannot collect financial security deposits from students as guarantees for tuition fees. Hamad Al-Dahiri, the Executive Director for School Operations at the Abu Dhabi Education Council, was quoted in local reports as saying that according to the private schools policies issued last year, the school may collect a registration fee for the first time or re-registration 1 month before the start of the new academic year. He added that it will be deducted later from the fees approved by the council and that the amount should not exceed 5% of the total fee. The school is also not allowed to collect registration fees when students are applying for admission. Schools, however, do have the right to keep registration fees if the student has not joined the school and the family of the student failed to notify the school in writing before the start of the academic year. ADEC have previously stated that every school should publish a clear and a transparent policy for non-payment or late payment of tuition fees, and that the school's Board of Trustees is obliged to clarify policies regarding tuition fees, school uniforms, textbooks, transportation fees, and other academic activities in a clear and transparent manner. Water scarcity is an impending issue in the UAE and across the GCC region, particularly when considering the high water and energy consumption per capita in the UAE. Young, innovative minds of the country have called for a swift action to curb the challenge from reaching alarming levels. PhD student at Masdar Institute, Mohammed Al-Musharrikh, is among the future leaders who has developed a water-saving device that can be installed at mosques for ablution process, which he believes should help save up to 95% of water used normally. With clear indications of water levels and a full capacity of 1.2 litres, Mohammed believes that although it may seem like a simple pot, users can pour just the right amount that is required to perform the wudu. As part of Mohammed's traditional method for water conservation, there is a clear line on the pot indicating levels of 600 millilitres, which is also believed to be the amount used by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, during ablution. Commenting on the conventional methods of free-flowing taps, Al-Musharrikh highlighted that their study revealed that an average person consumes around 20 litres per ablution. As per statistics from the Federal Electricity and Water Authority, a UAE resident uses 550 litres of water against global average of 170 to 300 litres a day. Mohammed added that it is a concern for a water-scarce country that relies on desalinated water and has limited groundwater resources.
After a short study we did, we found that the prayer is using around 20 liters per one ablution. And we thought that when we go back to our religion, we found that 600 milliliters is enough for one ablution. So we thought that we should do something to stop wasting this type of water. Here in UAE, we are aiming on desalination and the underground water. So in desalination, the country, they are using a lot of energy to do desalination. So imagine if you saving one droplet of water, you will save I don't know how much of energy in the desalination plant. So imagine when we compare 600 milliliters with 20 liters, how much we can save of energy in the desalination units.
The device, which has been installed at one of the prayer rooms of the Institute, can easily be attached to mosques' water faucets without any changes to existing infrastructure. Mohammed added that they are in talks with the government to consider their device. After receiving feedback, work on the second prototype is ongoing and will be launched at the upcoming World Future Energy Summit in the capital. With no business interests in mind, Mohammed believes that the device is a traditional response to the issue of water conservation in the country.
I will do my best to save the wealth of the country. So this is just a small part from what I'm trying to do. Actually, people, they like the idea, but they have a little comments that will be better for us to do a second prototype, and that prototype will, for sure, it will be better, and we will show it again in the next World Future Energy Summit, and we'll see if it is perfect and people, they like it, we will go to the government and we will show them, and hopefully they will accept it.
The Dubai International Film Festival has announced that online registration is now open for media industry and students for the 12th edition of the festival, which will run from Wednesday 9th of December until Wednesday 16th of December. Following on from its successful 2014 edition, which screened more than 118 films, included 55 world and international premieres from 48 countries, the event is now in its 12th year and has earned a reputation as the leading destination for Arab cinema. As well as presenting an exciting film program, the Dubai Film Market, DIFF's renowned industry arm, will continue to support filmmakers by offering a hub for Arab cinema and broadcast. These include post-production and production funding support program Injaz, the Dubai Distribution Program and the 4th IWC Filmmaker Award. With the return of Dubai Film Connection, the region's co-production market, the DFM will continue its commitment to nurturing UAE and Arab talent to further accelerate the film industry in the region. Now open for online registration, the film festival is offering media and industry candidates exceptional access to the 12th edition of the festival, which organisers say will showcase a programme of screenings, red carpet galas, masterclasses, discussions, industry support, workshops and the opportunity to meet filmmakers, on-screen talent and industry professionals from across the globe. And finally, in the bulletin, more than 100 plant and flower installations are on display at the BurJuman Center in Dubai as part of a Flower Power Fest, featuring a kaleidoscope of floral displays, flower arranging workshops for adults and kids to celebrate the floral form in its natural setting. Talking about the objective behind the launch of the Flower Power Fest in Dubai, the representatives of the centre said that everyone needs a bit of lift during the summer, and they believe flowers will inspire the whole community together, as flowers symbolise new growth, elegance and beauty. Among the various things the visitors to the mall will find interesting, according to the organisers, is the singing plants, where a garden of hanging greenery housed in pots are connected to a main sound system, while each plant serenades guests with its unique song. On the sidelines of the festival, an interactive workshop was arranged where participants were given first-hand lessons on the art of ikebana, the Japanese flower arranging technique. Explaining the Eastern art, the Japanese artist Haruo Oki said that ikebana literally means giving life to flowers, and it is an ancient art form which emphasizes other areas of the plant, such as its stems and leaves, and draws emphasis towards shape, line and form. It was mentioned that people attending the Flower Fest will also find the musical stairs and the magical night garden filled with glowing bulbs and blossoms, very exciting, and blooms very exciting, and they are encouraged to sign up for interactive workshops and competitions during the fest.
Flower Power is a celebration of all things floral and flower related. We will hold this event throughout the summer, so people will get the chance to enjoy the beauty of flowers indoors. That is, I think, what we really need nowadays, especially during the heat of the summer. So we have various activities going on, along with one-of-a-kind mall decoration. We all miss flowers and we all love flowers, and it's difficult to see them during the summer, maybe. So we thought we would give people the chance to come and really see the flowers when they don't have the chance, especially during staying during the summer in Dubai. So we really think people will enjoy seeing how flowers can be used in so many different ways, because we're utilizing them in so many different ways throughout the mall.
Today I am introducing ikebana. It's one of the most popular traditional art in Japan. It's a traditional Japanese flower arrangement. Origins of the ikebana said to be coming from 6th century, when the Buddhism came from China. And first practicer of the ikebana was said to be the priest. But now it has no relation with religious origin. It's considered to be a decorative art and a traditional art. I think generally people are interested in the flower arrangements, mostly women. But also because ikebana is unique because it has an origin of the traditional art. So I think Japanese culture is very well respected in this region. So I think that's why people are quite interested to join.